just good video game stuff. I don't think you need me for this.
You think you outsmarted me? The mighty Muldoon? I don't think so, Yoked Girth.
Stay tuned for what happens next on Yoked Girth. Now a word from our sponsor.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky Puncho fruit flavor? Introducing Apricot. It's a punch to the gut. So stop by, fill up, and make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog before you jet away.
Good morning, Brook Hollow. Today is October 20, 1990. This is your news. We have a special breaking report. The police department has released information that more local teenagers have gone missing. They were last seen earlier this week, and the only connection between the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High School. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor of Brook Hollow has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight. Now to other news. In the business world, prominent practical technology signs a security agent.
What? Damn. Where am I? Are those roots? Nah, can't be. This must be one of those prank TV shows. All right, be cool, Max. You're gonna be famous.
Okay, chat. Okay, chat. I got my game. Yeah, I got my coffee. So we end it. Let's put me back in. First thing we do, I don't play in the third view. I play in third person, not first person.
Signal detected.
What was that? Some sort of radio signal?
We need all this.
I wonder where it's coming from.
All right, so this is the first thing you do. You take a couple of
This
things.
isn't looking good, Max.
Or make weapons. Just in case anybody hits me up. All right, we come here and we gonna analyze something.
Someone had to have set up all the sciencey stuff here. But still,
first.
I'm not exactly sure where this is and what is going on. I should keep looking around.
Make a pebble spear. Let's make these weapons. And that spiky thing. All right. What was that? All right, so we know about all these other things. You'll see this lined up. All things you can make. You can make a roasting pit, barrel marker, stuff like that. Ah, leaf clover. We haven't seen one of those yet, but we know about it now. All right, we go and collect something else.
Wow, what is that?
Not coming here yet.
Hey, buddy. Clog snout.
I think this control is broken.
Food. Having a little peep.
All right, it's a lot of stuff going on. I hear something. That's a weasel. Let's just peep him. That's that crow again. Get to that later on in the game.
Looks like that little red thing's itching for a fight. Got a new one.
Need to run from these things right now. They go, weevils fire. A couple of things so far. Right, so we peeped all these things. Alright, now we can make the hammer. A lot of stuff we just gotta run from. What is these? All right, we need these needles. Get enough of these needles, right? All right, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go back, guys. We gotta run back. We gotta run back.
That was refreshing.
Drink water. We got that. Let's get out of here.
Gonna have a look around.
Still a spider roaming around. We can't fight with that spider at this stage in the game. It just wouldn't be healthy for us. You can make furniture so early in the game with no house.
Yo, I'm in a can, and it's pretty grand.
I like the fact they add that echo there. They pay
I don't
attention.
know, something about the soda. Shake it up.
Make new weapons. We need to make the axe.
And it'll explode ya.
The axe you can cut down dandelion only. Oh nah. We gotta get out of here.
It's a little baby spider. Kind of cute in a creepy sort of way. Yeah, scary baby.
All right, and then we come right here. Baby, drop my stuff, so you gotta die. All right, we got the lava blaze we wanted. Let's get out of here now. This thing ain't gonna stop chasing me. Get out of here, yo. I can't fight you right now. I have no armor. All right, guys. So where that soda cat was at, that's where you find this rotten lava blade that you saw me pick up. Let's go back there because I'm gonna
What the
show you on
heck?
the map.
Is something burrowing under there?
So we can go back over there, maybe. Right here on the map. Right here on the map, this is where you find the lava blade I just found. And where we need to return to is right here. So we're going back. All right, all them different type of bugs and stuff, we'll be able to fight them later. Today we just spending time running away.
Come here, you little green sausage.
Verbal transcription 89.4.12. Order number 80.
Virgil, are you there?
Yes, sir. It appears that the shrinking process has not overly affected my functionality. I do not know how that is possible. I previously believed that all the parts of my functional unit were required for operation, but apparently they were not. Perhaps that means I have some extra storage space.
Very philosophical. Do you feel anything else?
No, everything appears to be the same.
Let's save right here, guys. Always.
Though I have come to realize that this world is absolutely covered in filth. It is quite concerning. You may wish to wash your hands before returning to work.
All right, so we headed back. We want to scan this piece of wood. That's what I really wanted. Start building our base with it. You know, if you hear a song that's fire, I'm trying to track too. I'm trying to add them to lists and stuff. All right, so we scan this. Now we know we can build with this. Look at all that stuff we can build with this. Okay, so we're gonna scan this. Make a spring bow. We don't want the spring bow yet. We want the axe. That's this. This is the best starter weapon. What we're about to make. All right, what else we gonna make? We're gonna make this canteen soon enough. Not making no plant slurpee. Spring bro, we can make arrows. But what we want to make is this right here, this. So we need crew rope. Let's make. All right, so we made one of them. We can make 3 more of these. Make 3 more of these spiky spring. It's the best weapon in the game. Start off. Because it stuns and it got the bleed effect. And that's what we want. We want the bleed effect. Enemies.
Weevil snuffling along here.
Like, watch, I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm not good at throwing it right now. But when I bust creatures in the face with it, it's one of the best weapons out there. Fine and eat something, okay.
I'm not picky.
Alright, so guys, we out here. What else we doing in this game? We gotta wait. This thing has to wait to cool down. Let's analyze this. Right? Want to analyze everything you can. Lava blade, all these rotten weapons you want to keep because it's a trinket. It's a trinket. Say that 10 times fast. I can't pronounce everything. Sorry about that. And you want all this stuff. I need more of those needles. All right, we can make a workbench. We definitely need a workbench. Brass side table. Do we really need that? Let us know about some stuff we haven't found yet. Torch is another good thing to make early on. There's some stuff you need to make early as possible, just to advance the game quickly. I hate the timer thing. All right, let's see what else we can make. Maybe can't make that thing to sleep yet because we didn't scan the grass plank. Let's make a marker. We're gonna make them.
Should probably find somewhere to crash.
Let's make a marker for our home. Top here. Right, so we can make this now to live. We're not living down here. In the beginning, I lived by the base, but we're gonna live right here. Make this our spawn site. And then we're gonna build our workbench right there next to it. What else does it need? We need spring. Workbench is one of the best things you can make. Make it as soon as possible. One thing of sap. Let's chop this down. Let's start building the base. Okay. These things, these dandelion tough are super important in case you go and you're on like a high thing and you're jumping off or you fall off from running from a bug. You need that to escape. You should always have one or two or three of these in your inventory. There's a must to carry them around. And we taking this wood to start building our base, right? So our base is gonna be right there. And we got the beginning of our base. Because we're sleeping on top of that. We're not gonna be sleeping on the ground like some bum. We need to make another band-aid. We need to find more sap. Let's find more sap.
Whoa, look at the size of that ant. Honestly, I'm just glad it's not big enough to squish me.
That's two weebles. Weebles make you can make shields and stuff with weebles. The baseball is another place we can make a nice little decent base from. We can stand on top of it.
Food.
We want to make one bandage. Right, let's make a bandage because we need one. Where's my bandage? It's in inventory. Okay. We need to analyze that too. Everything needs to be analyzed. Everything you make, everything you create needs to be analyzed. We need to build a marker right here to let it know this is home. I get lost a lot, so that's why I like building stuff like this. Now we got our workbench. Can we make floors? That's a wall. Set custom profile. We want this down as gray, right? First base. We like naming stuff. Why is this thing showing me where
Meals on
sap is at? Sap is very important in the game, so you always should collect it. You always need it. This game does make you platform once in a while. I don't like platforming. I'm not a Super Mario type guy. So, all right, let's go back to first base. Some little roach things. They're not roaches. Chase me. Do you know the second game got roaches in it? I think that's pretty cool. All right, so we want defrag, you know, that's like that's a Private Ryan track playing. It's nighttime. We definitely gotta go to sleep. That spider that roaming around will get us if we don't sleep. So we scan our bandage, right? Yeah, I know recipes, but you do get brain power, and brain power helps you unlock recipes just out of like collecting something that like keep you from progressing the game. You'll get it because you unlock brain power. It'll show you more recipes. It'll show you items in the game that you haven't ran into yet by looking and searching around. Like that, you can build a shield. Oh, the gas mask. The gas mask is hard to build, and we don't need yet. I still ain't scanned the grass. All right, let's go to sleep before the spider get us. Also, I save a lot, save points, so I don't have to go back and get my gear in spots that are horrible position. You hear a song that's fire, let me know. YouTube, when you hear this, you're not gonna hear any fire songs. Okay, so now it's the morning. Woke up. We woke up to find water first. Always look for water. Let's press this.
Showtime. Haha, just like laser tag. Nothing happened. Looks like the other two lasers are blocked. After all that build-up, this big mysterious computer doesn't do anything. Man. Let's see what's around here. Spotted you.
Those are good to turn to shoes. Let's collect 2 of them if we can. I'm lost already, guys. I get lost all the time. Back there. There's a lot of soccer songs about only living once and enjoying your life. See, now we reached level 2 and that's gonna unlock some stuff. See, the red ant armor. We didn't know about that yet because we ain't kill no red ants. But now we can make floor and stuff like that. Scan this, and what do we get? What can we make with this? All right, now we're gonna make floor. Can we make floor? You know what? Let's just make grass walls. All right, we're gonna chop all this stuff down. Gonna build here is our pallet thing. Still gotta find water. Let's find water, guys. I love that thesis statement at the beginning. We gotta always find water first as soon as you wake up.
Tastes good.
All right, so we got water. Now we can eat food.
Nice snooter, dude.
Now we can build a little bit more. We need a couple of rocks. Rocks early on is a highly sought out thing also. I keep asking me to find that. Survive. Lucky find. Clover leaves. Okay. I don't know why that game thinks I want to find all these. But you do be needing a lot of this. Alright, I got 12 sap already. Why you got me chasing all this sap, game? Alright, I'm not collecting no more sap. Game, you gonna have me running around. Alright, we were scanning this. They said scan this. We can make a basket. Okay, we need to make a basket, but we also need to make spider silk gets us what? My house at? Let's go back to base. Basketball, we get built with this. Can't build floor until we get now I collect planks and bring it back. And stack them right here. All right, we stack them. Let's make marker. We can make these spike strip thing. Grass table. Stuff. Which basket? Rope is another thing you always make. All right, what we need. All right, so we built our helmet.
I'm all
And we got
geared up.
that on. Need more crew rope to build that. And what we gonna make? We're gonna make more. Now we got the legs. Got no mutations unlocked. Mutations is something that we get unlocked.
Weevil snuffling along here.
Yeah, I feel like we got a lot of stuff. You know? How do we make a shovel? Yeah, acorn. All right. Go do what we gotta do. All right, we're gonna build one of these. We need crew rope, but we build this. All right, so we got one. All right, so we're gonna deal with this.
Looks like a mine up ahead. Take that, vampires!
Huh. Take that, vampire. Oh, I got the gold card. We still ain't build a hammer? How we forget to build a hammer? Oh boy, okay. All right, we gotta put a marker to come back. if you learn to parry these things, you can also unlock the parry master. I forgot how many times you gotta do it. Unlock it. How many times have I done it already? And I haven't unlocked it yet. Perfect blocks, 20 perfect blocks. Let's try and unlock the perfect block. Oh, I got hiccups. Come on, perfect block. Too many of y'all. Okay, we unlocked Parry Master 1. See, now we got... I didn't meant to use one of those. All right, we're going back to where we at now. Let's see what's going on.
Meals on wheels.
Can we make a hammer? Nope. Let's go make shoes. All right, so we made shoes. We can move faster.
Lucky, or just wear some armor.
All right, we're gonna push the button again. And I'm gonna take a break while you guys watch this.
Did you hear something that sounded like a big far-off explosion?
I guess we gotta go check out that explosion. Well, it's getting dark. We gonna do this during the day. Remember, in the beginning of the game, do not travel around at night. Pretend you're a female in New York. Careful at night. Pretend you're a female anywhere in the world. Be careful at night. The game, yeah, that's sad to say. A lot of sexism, and people think women are the one to blame for when they get attacked. They're not. That's rule number 1. Women are never to blame for being attacked. It's not their fault. Shout out to Tahir. Listen to what I'm saying. What's the first thing we do when we wake up, guys? We go find water. Water on the run. Grab it.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing. Food.
All right, where we going on the map? We going like somewhere over here. He only wants to be a friend. That's what the song is saying. Hold on, we're gonna build a shield, right? Can't build a shield yet, neither. Scanning this. Remember, everything's gets scanned. All right, let's go to where we need to go. Get there before we need water.
Weevil snuffling along here. Having a little ladybug coming through.
Always carry enough stuff to make a marker, so you can mark stuff. These cans have soda in them. No one's watching me play this game. I'm alright with it though. One hit knocks the weak ball with this weapon. Show you this is one of the best early weapons and one of the weapons to use. Best weapons to use going forward after that. The entrance is here, so we're gonna put our marker here. The Oak Lab. I'm gonna eat while you guys watch all this stuff.
I have isolated the source of the particle irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process. If I adjust the machine to account for their existence, it should be the key to the de-shrinking, expanding process. Burgle, please bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle traces. Ugh, that name is going to get tiresome. And while you're at it, rename all references to the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle to raw science.
Order received. Raw science identified. Does it require cooking, flipping, or grilling?
No, none of those. Categorization.
That answer is not permitted, according to health code standards governing the handling of raw food items.
I didn't make these last time, but I'm gonna make these. Just cause that's what we're gonna make next.
I'm feeling more sciencey already. I got you.
It's my Dr. Kelly's spacer device. Why are you here in the yard? I do not know. In fact, I cannot seem to recall much of anything. A recent power surge has caused a massive raw science containment explosion. This lab, as you can see, is a disaster.
I know what sorry about that.
And what's worse, the explosion has disrupted my computing power. My memory banks are corrupted. Sorry to pile on the bad news, my new friend. How can I be of service? You are here, in the Oak Lab, built and used by Dr. Wendell Tully to experiment on all things small. This is the base of operations for conducting experiments in his yard. Dr. Tully is a brilliant scientist and inventor. He is also my creator. My initial protocol was to serve as the short order cook of the future. However, I have been recently promoted to acting science manager to assist with his experiments. No doubt my previous work experience has been invaluable to Dr. Tully. Although, now that I am processing it, I have not seen him for several weeks. And now I cannot recall where he went. It must be my corrupted memory banks. It seems you and I are both a little discombobulated. Given my best calculations, your biomass has been subject to covalent spacing reduction via interatomic energy extraction. In other words, you have been shrunk. It is likely this was achieved using Dr. Wendell Tully's spacer platform, patent pending. Shrinking can be a traumatic experience for tiny human brains, and memory loss is a known side effect. Hopefully your memory will return in time. To return to your prior size, you would need to successfully activate Dr. Tully's spacer platform. Unfortunately, my readings indicate it is inoperable. It appears to have suffered several malfunctions from the explosion. I am sorry, but it appears you may be stranded here for some time until we find a solution. Haha, that is a great idea. Let me run a full diagnostic scan on it and see what we need to do to get it fixed up. Processing! Processing! Memory fault! Code 408B3000. Ominous OS script runtime error. Arg! I am sorry again. It appears I have sustained more damage to my memory chips than expected. Without those memories, I do not know how to repair the spacer. Dr. Tully used two types of chips to back up my memory. Auxiliary chips are small capacity chips used to store project data. If you find these, I should be able to help you learn new survival recipes. Super chips are special, and they are gold. They back up full directories of my memory system. If we are going to fix the spacer, that data is bound to be on a super chip. I suggest exploring the other labs in the backyard. Return with any memory chips you find.
Yeah, this part is kind of drawn out, guys. It's just he just talks a lot and he just talks too much.
Dr. Tully has built many more labs throughout the yard. Each lab is used for various experimental procedures. I can upload their locations to your Scabby. Stand by. Processing. Processing. Error. Files not found. Code 632C404 cheese and fries. The lab locations are missing from my
That's a funny
memory
part because I think the Bayesian I say is in every time I see this part. I think the Bayesian says cheese and bread. I'm not sure. If you're Bayesian, let me know.
But we are in luck. I was able to retrieve the location of one of the facilities, the Hedge Lab. The Hedge Lab is the observation center of the yard and used for research on arachnid webbing. You will find the hedge near the house if you head southeast. The lab is located deep inside the hedge, sending the coordinates to your Scabby. Try to find the Hedge Lab first, but there is nothing stopping you from searching the yard for the other labs, except of course thousands of angry, hungry insects. That reminds me, Dr. Tully locks the important labs with biometric scanners. You will need access for any chance of success. Head over to the ASL terminal and place your hand on the biometric scanner near it. Give it a moment to sync your signature into the mainframe. Once you are registered, you will be granted access to the ASL network of computers too. ASL grants access to daily work items, nay, tasks, nay, quests, yes, quests. I will reward you raw science for each completed quest. In my science shop, you can trade raw science back for survival recipes from experiments that Wendell conducted when he was first exploring the yard. Log on to the ASL terminal over there and see what is available. Unless you have any other questions, you really should get started finding those chips, and try not to die out there. Have an exponentially great day!
Robot talking about try not to die out there. Like, yo, you robot, like, I just picked you up off the ground. I hate this robot low key. It's like the worst character. I don't know why. I hate when you gotta hold the button down to do something like this. I should have took the meat shield thing. I should have took this guy, the meat shield.
Have to keep everything nice and clean.
That increased your max health. We should have used. I should have got that. That's what you want to get. You want to save everything and get that first, because like if you're not good at playing this game and parry blocking, that's what you want first. That's what you need. So now we need $3,000, which we don't have because we spent it on trying to make our place bigger. It's telling me to go out this way.
All right, Shadows. What you got now? Science is surprisingly awesome. Whoa, it's a giant.
You have a hammer yet? Why don't we have a hammer yet? Why didn't I make a hammer? So annoying. Oh, I need a second Tim. Perfect block. The poison got both of them.
Scabby, additional flavor scheme available.
That ain't nothing but a watch skin. They added it in there. I don't care for it. I don't know why this thing is here. When I first played them, you don't get a third. Can't. More science power because we killed a couple of ants. I don't have no. We need to make is. Then we need to use that. Definitely need to use it. Double.
I don't want any trouble, Ant.
Where we want to go? We're not going where they tell us to go. We're going back here. Matter of fact, we don't have a hammer, so going back to the oak tree. because we need we made a shovel, right? All right, we gotta go back to the crib. We gotta go back to base.
That was refreshing. Meals on wheels.
All right, we're gonna scan stuff, and then we scan everything. All right, so we know what we can make with that from the ant stuff. We're making everything in this. Hate that the thing times out on you. Let's get back up here to base and take our butt to sleep. I need to make the Weeble shoe. I need to make all these things. These are all things that we can use to build our base. We're gonna build our base out. Build your base. Also, building your base, build it with grass, and then you could over wood stuff. Like you could build all the floors with grass, build a whole structure, and then replace it little by little. That's what I did last time. See, now this weapon, the club is one of the better weapons. The red ant club, because you could beat mad stuff with. It's a slow weapon, but you could you could just hammer them. It's like one of the best weapons that it almost carry you through the game far too. Like this is the weapon you need. Like you need this ASAP all the time. You need this. And I need more of these spike things because like you can crush a lot of game thing like this. I mean crush a lot of enemies. Well, the next thing we're gonna try to get the build, we're gonna build all the armor. We're gonna get a mite's hat. And we're gonna get a mite's, the eye patch. Let's just build that. Let's do all the stuff, the grub. We're gonna create this. The gas mask, that's hard because we need stink bug parts. I think we get the stink bug parts if we get the bow and arrow. So you need a bow and arrow. We're gonna get the bow and arrow. We'll make some arrows. And that's all we're gonna do next time. Remember, the first thing you need to do when you wake up, drink some water. That's in this game and real life. Just good Brooklyn stuff.